And alright guys, what is going on? How are you doing? Welcome to another video on the David Hammond Visuals YouTube channel. So guys, in this one, a bit different, changing composition. We're now using the desk. We have our B camera, our second camera right there, and you can see a plethora or a myriad of random scattered objects on the desk. Oh, and we also have the mug, the hashtag David Hammond Visuals mug. What is going on? That is not part of what we were doing today. Anyways guys, today I thought it'd be fun to do a video of 5 photo video gear accessories under $50. Now I am Canadian, okay, so I live in Canada. This is all $50 Canadian. So if you're in the US, amazing. It's probably even less, around 40 bucks or whatever. So with that said, guys, we have our 5 pieces of gear right here. We have our second camera so I can show, and let's get it going. So the first one, guys, is this guy right here. It is called the Newer CN160. Okay, you can check that on the B camera right there. Okay, this is a portable LED light. I think this is, for photographers and videographers, especially videographers, a staple, something you need. Okay, I have had this guy. Honestly, this is one of the first pieces of gear I actually purchased about maybe 4 years ago. It is an adjustable LED light, which you can see here, and it can go bright like this thing. I'm sorry if that blinded you. This can light a room. Okay, I am extremely impressed with how bright it is. Now, this model, there is a newer model on Amazon right now. They're both pretty much the same thing. This does take AA batteries, where the newer model can take AA batteries as well, I believe, as a battery pack or something like that. But honestly, because it's LED, much more energy efficient, these batteries, like, I rarely change them. I think I've changed them in 4 years, like three and a half times. Like, amazing quality, battery life. It's awesome. There is actually a little dial on the back that is able to tell you how much battery life you have. So when you press this button here, it gives you a little flash, meaning I should probably change this fairly soon. And yeah, love it. There is a hot shoe mount where you can place it on top of your camera. There is also an adapter, a quarter thread adapter, where you can put it on tripod. So I use this thing, guys, and the reason I chose these pieces of gear are just because they're under 50 bucks, but I use these, you know, practical, tactical things. When I'm lighting up my backdrop, which I'll put here, I put this on a tripod, I place it like that, and you just have a nice practical, okay? It's just something very easy. Bring this on commercial shoots, you name it, okay? It just adds that little extra punch. And I believe this guy, Canadian, is around $30, so an amazing value point from where it is. Newer, I absolutely love that brand, and I would recommend it to you guys. So the next piece of gear under $50 is our lav mic. Okay, now this is by Power Dewise. I believe that's how you would say that. Let's get that to focus. There you go. Now this is a beautiful little lav mic. It plugs directly into your phone. This is because most lav mics are actually quite expensive, you know, at least ranging about $100, $150, $200. So for this, 20 bucks, 25 Canadian, awesome. Now, I will be completely honest, you know, not everything here, everything has its setbacks, you know, that's why it's pretty cheap. This is awesome. It plugs into your phone, and I have shot commercials with it, which is great. But the one drawback, okay, before we speak of more pros, is the reason I'm not using this now, because I was actually going to use this to record this, is because it plugs into your phone. You know, there can be issues. If your phone dies, well, then you're kind of screwed too. If you max out on storage on your phone without knowing, you're screwed. Another thing is, because your phone, guys, has a port, you know, right here, which you just saw, you pull it out of your pocket. We're talking about where you connect everything. It can attract a lot of lint and dust. And the problem with that, and the reason why I'm not using it, is I really try to only use this lav mic when I need to, like last case scenarios, okay? Because if it collects a lot of dust, maybe you're okay with this, but my phone collects quite a bit of dust. There's lint in here, and I even spent like 15 minutes trying to clean it. Even with that, if you plug in this lav mic to your phone and it's not a full secure connection, aka there's some lint and dust, you're gonna notice some static, some hiss, some hum. You know, it might pop a little bit, and we don't want that. All in all, though, if, you know, let me make this very clear, okay? If your phone is clear, if it is clean, which it has been for me in the past, it sounds amazing. I've shot mini docs with this, commercials with this, paid documentaries, like $1,000 documentaries with this little lav mic. I recommend it. It is awesome, but it is my last case scenario. I would rather use something like a Zoom, where I know there's going to be no hiss, static, etc., etc. So again, Power Dewise, if you don't have that issue, please go for this, okay? Very cheap. The third piece of gear, guys, that is under $50, well under $50, these are filters, okay? Polarizing filters, ND filters. I keep it in a little carry pouch right here, which you can see right there. which is really nice because it allows me to carry multiple filters. So we're just gonna explain them. Super simple, guys. I'm sure you know what ND filters are. These are variable ND filters. And now the beautiful thing with this, which I was actually very surprised about, is most times you see, you know, you're promoted these ND filters that are like $100 to $200. And like, to me, that is ridiculous. I understand that like most times, you know, they can help with vignette or bowing and things like that. Man, these ND filters are $30 Canadian, and I've had absolutely no issue with them. They look amazing. You can't even tell there's an ND filter on, which is essentially the whole point of an ND. You don't want to be able to tell that there's a color cast or the image looks any different. I don't notice anything, no scratches, no dust, nothing. I'm always going to link all of these down below. These are $30. I'm not saying the expensive ones are garbage. I'm sure they're you know, very high quality, but for $30, a variable ND filter, which I'm sure you guys know what variable ND filters are. I have them for each lens. So I have one here for my 50, and then one here for my 24, and then one here, which is actually a polarizing filter. So same thing. This was Amazon Basics. Again, I'm linking everything down below, guys. I think this, I have two here. I have and that's a little hack for you guys. If you have the same thread size, the same iris size, you can literally just twist them together, save room. So I have two filters in one here. We have one, which is just a super simple ND8 right there. It's like focusing on my face. We have that, and then we have this guy right there, which I definitely wanted to focus on. Focus. This is a polarizing filter, guys. These are very cheap. This is from Amazon Basics. Again, this was like $25, $30. I don't notice any vignette. And this is for a wide angle lens too. So the thing with wide angle lenses, I'm not going to go super into depth, but with wide angle lenses, you can usually get bowing, distortion, and really what I should be saying is vignette with these variable filters, okay? I don't notice any vignette, nothing. It's beautiful. Polarizing filters allow you to cut a lot of glare out of reflections of water, etc., etc. So it's awesome. I think this is like $15, $20 Canadian. So all these filters, very cheap, and I've noticed absolutely no issue with them. So again, boom, filters, I'll link those down below. I believe the brand was K&F Concept for the other ones, and then the other one was Amazon Basics. So now we're on the fourth one. It is not my phone. The fourth one we have is this portable charger, okay? Now the one, let's get it to focus. Come on. Nope, not on my face. Canon's dual pixel autofocus is so good. So this is by Anker, okay? Now, this is actually the smaller little brother version. I have a bigger brother version, which I gave to my brother. So he's using that. But essentially, these are portable chargers, okay? You can plug your phone. You can charge really anything with this. I've charged batteries with this. I believe I've charged... no, it wasn't my drone. I've charged batteries with this, my phone with this, quite a few things. And the milliamp in here, the amount, the one under $50, which ranges at around exactly $49, I believe is 20,000 milliamps. That is massive. That is absurd. Most portable batteries on the market you find are around 2,000 milliamps. Okay, so that'll charge your iPhone, let's say 10, maybe like 1.5 times. This is 10,000 milliamps. This is the tiny version, okay? This will charge my phone from 0 to 100 probably about 3 or 4 times, where the big one, which is the one that is just under $50, which I have, it's twice the size. I'll probably charge my phone like 8 or 9 times. Like, that is absurd. That's insane. You charge it in your port, and when you're out and about, you know, I choose to use the little version just because of how portable it is. Guys, when you're out shooting outdoors, like, you need to be able to charge your stuff. You know, there have been a few times where I've been stranded, like literally, like I'm a huge into outdoor photography. I've been like in the middle of Algonquin, having no clue where I am, and if my phone dies, like, I'm fucked. Like, I'm literally screwed. Like, I have no GPS. I don't know where I am. Keep one of these on you. This one was probably like, if the big one's $50, this one was probably like maybe $30. Being able to charge your phone, and then you can navigate out safely using, you know, Google Maps, etc., etc. Massive, 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 as well as you can charge your camera batteries. Like, come on, like, come on. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. The last accessory, guys, gear, you know, $550 is this tripod. Okay, this Amazon, like, look at this. Look at the size of this. This thing is massive. Okay, here's like perspective, and this is like the tiny version of what it goes. This tripod, guys, may get some slack from like big tripods, because it's not, you know, maybe like carbon fiber and stuff like that. It is a tripod. I believe this is, so it's an Amazon Basics tripod for around $30. It is a beast. I love it. It has held cinema cameras. Okay, my brother's a cinema camera, Sony PXW FS5. It's held that for podcasts, absolutely no problem. This thing for $30 is a tank, man. Like, It has so many level heads, you know, vertically, horizontally, diagonally. There's a pan bar here, so if you want to, you can pan from left to right. There's level heads, so you can see your adjustments to make sure you're 100% on point. Like the height, I believe, is just as tall as I am. I'll put like exactly how tall it is up here. Like, dude, it's a beast, man. For 30 bucks, an Amazon Basics tripod, and like, it's a sturdy thing. It's not carbon fiber or anything like that, but yo, this is sturdy. Like, again, like I told you guys, like I just want to show you, like it can go big, and this thing too can reach up. So I'm gonna guess like maybe 5 feet or something, maybe even 6 feet. I don't know, but it's a beast of a tripod, and for 30 bucks, like, there's absolutely no reason not to get this. And the reason I say that, guys, is because I do have more expensive tripods. One sec, let me just focus. I do have more expensive tripods that have ranged from like $200, $300, you know, even like $400. And yes, they're amazing. They can be awesome. But like, dude, if you have a mirrorless or a DSLR, like, it's 30 bucks, man. Like, you can't go wrong with it, okay? If you do, you know, if you're using Aries or like Red cameras and big boys, then of course you're not going to use a tripod like this, because your camera's like, it's not worth it. But it has held cinema cameras. My brother's a cinema camera. It's a pretty heavy guy, and it works. So guys, that is it. These are the tools I have used on and off for multiple years now. I recommend it. They're all under $50 Canadian, so even cheaper, maybe like 30. Some of these are like for, you know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And yeah, I'd really recommend these to you guys. They'll all be linked down below. And yeah, that's essentially it. Like, I'd recommend them, guys. So I will be making, I believe, 2 more videos, maybe like a 7 things under 70 bucks and 10 things under $100, because I want to show you guys a bunch of the tools that I use myself. I'll finish it here with, you don't need the gear that I'm listing here. In fact, you don't really need you'd be surprised at how little gear you actually need. These are just accessories that I choose to utilize. You know, do you need a light? Do you need a lav mic? No, you can make do without them, but they can help you in your quest and your journey. So I'll finish it there. Thank you guys so much. If you guys did like it, please do give a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, everything. Let me know your thoughts. As always, guys, you can check out the free photo video course down below, okay? It's a half-an-hour course that comprises 1 section out of my 6 full courses. So if you guys are interested in anything in outdoor photography, outdoor videography, commercials, documentaries, short films, or music videos, this free course takes 1 section and allows you to get a sneak peek to all of them. Free value. If you want a full course afterwards, be my guest. If not, no worries. At least you have that free course, which tons of you guys have already downloaded and loved. There is always one-on-one coaching if you really want to take it to that next level. But that is that, guys. I'll see you in the next video back on this desk with maybe like 7 things under $70, and we'll keep ramping it up. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. I will talk to you in the next video. Again, everything's linked down below. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands as of right now, so this is completely unbiased, and we'll talk then. So thanks, guys. Much love. Peace.